Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to just cover week 7 here and what's going to be happening. So we've got week 7's all about digital citizenship. And so there are some readings here to do. Okay, and there's a what you'll learn. And then there's these readings, which will take you probably around, I've got 18 to 22 minutes listed down. So somewhere in that range, around 20 minutes maybe. Okay. So that will be the readings in Google Classroom. And then you are going to end up doing this digital citizenship course put on by Google. And I'm just going to open that up. And in it is a link to the actual course right here. And if you click it, you'll need to log in using your RDP email address. And then what you're going to do is you will take this safety course. This is really, I guess it's designed for anyone, but I think it's probably designed more for kids. So a lot of it is very much common sense, at least for an adult. And then once you have worked your way through all of these different units, what you'll end up having, or what you'll end up getting, is a certificate that looks something like this, saying that you've completed this digital safety course on the in Google. And then the other thing that you're going to get, or the other thing that you're going to get that I want you to do is, when you are done, you'll get a window that kind of looks like this, and I want you to take a screenshot of it. Oops, sorry, my apologies there. And what I want specifically is that it's your face up in the corner showing me that you passed the course. Okay, so there's those things to hand in. You're going to hand in the actual certificate, and you are going to hand in the screenshot. There is no rubric or checklist for this assignment, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then once you've got that tackled, we're going to move on to another Google product or thing. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a game. And when you're done the game, you will get a certificate that looks like this, and it'll have your name on it. So it'll say that you're internet awesome. And this is all I want. Now, and I say that's all I want because you will get kind of like these badges from the different worlds that you visit in the game. I don't want those. Okay, I just want the final certificate saying that you're internet awesome. When you get to the game by clicking this link, okay, it takes a few seconds, and how fast the game plays is always dependent on your internet connection. Okay, and once the game gets started, you'll see that there are these different worlds. Here they come. Okay, and so you're this little internet person, and those are the worlds you get to go and visit. Okay, and then once you visit the world and you sort of like finish it, complete it, like I said, it'll give you a little badge, and you can keep that badge. That's awesome, but I don't need it. Again, I just want that final certificate. So, all right, so it's taking me to the Tower of Treasure. If I say play, it will take me there, and you can see the little person. And then, okay, so basically what you need to do is just use the arrow keys, and the space bar is a jump, and your arrow keys move you around the screen, and that is what you need to do for Google Internet Awesome. Okay, and like I said, you'll play each one of those levels, depending how long or how many things you want to collect and all that jazz. The very first time I played it, I wanted to sort of check everything out, so it took me about 3 hours. I think playing it, just kind of, trying to get through it and obtain the badges from each level, and then eventually the certificate, you're probably looking at about a 30-minute to 60-minute commitment. Okay, so again, I just want the final certificate. Okay, I don't need the badges. and there is no rubric or checklist for this assignment. Okay, and these will be due like any other assignment on the Sunday at noon. Okay, and I think you'll have some fun with that. And then, of course, then also you need to start preparing yourself for quiz number 2. Okay, and that will be issued on Monday the 9th. So actually, I'll end up moving it up here, really is where it's going to end up in week 8. Okay, so that will cover everything. I'll just open it up here to secure edit. It will cover everything from week 5, week 6, and week 7. Okay, I haven't quite got it completed yet, so I'm not going to put in the time commitment quite yet, but it'll be like the other quiz. It'll be a timed quiz. You're going to need to finish it before the time is up, all that kind of jazz. Okay, and there is a quiz here, but it's from last term and it's not accessible, so just leave it alone. There's nothing there to do. Okay, and then of course, once you're done the quiz, you'll submit it, and once everyone's submitted, then I will release everybody's marks. Okay, all right, now if we look at the what's due sheet, okay, so again, we've got the digital citizenship readings, again around a 20-minute read. Okay, you've got the digital citizenship course to do. Right, again, it'll be due at noon on the Sunday, and you've got the Google Internet Awesome game to complete as well. I've also included down here just to remind you that we're on March 9th, that we are going to write that quiz. You can write it anytime during the day, and it'll be due at midnight. So again, a caution to be mindful of your time. Don't start any later than 11:30 p.m. You're probably going to need around half an hour, but I haven't firmed that up yet. Okay, and if you want to make a study guide, there is a link here that shows you a video on how to do that for yourself. Okay, and if you have any questions about this week's material, let me know. All right, and have a good week. And if you got any questions, just let me know. Thanks.